Hey folks, I just wanted to do this one. This is a retro CSS battle from the past, May 25th, 2024. I just wanted to do this one and I was curious how I could do it and do it small. So I'm going to use the nested template and I don't need a height, I don't think. No, this is not what I want. That's not what I want. I want the nested, there we go. So the nested template uses the HTML and body tags. And if I set these colors to be the colors provided, I can use margins to make that body be exactly what I want. So we got a top margin of 42, which is offsetting the default body margin. There's also so that's on the HTML element, 7, 8, 9, 2. And so both of those numbers are affected by the body's natural margins, which are 8. So that's why that still works. If I make that 0, then I get that. But we don't want that. We already set the margins on the HTML element. All right, so I was just looking at it, and I think there's a way to do it with just two conic gradients that had never occurred to me before. I think that I've approached this one in several different ways. I think the right way, well, in terms of right way, who knows from right? Conic gradient that is, there's two of them, and one is centered here, and then one is centered here. So it's going to be a variable when I figure it out. And so the yellow part will be in the conic gradient. The rest will be transparent. So yellow, just yellow 25%, transparent 0, 50%, right? So that's the next part. And then the yellow again, 0, 75%, and then transparent. And you can't see anything because there's no background. So if I put the black, you can see what I made there. Okay, so I'll put the contrasting color in the background. And now it's at 0, 0. I guess I need an at, so I need an at value. It's in the upper corner, so at 20 pixels, 20 pixels. And yeah, so now you can see it. You can see what I've got going on there. And even, yeah, so was it 3, 4, 40, and 40? So then if I move it, then it repeats though. And that's, so I need a no repeat. Yeah, this is what I was envisioning in my head. Yeah, I normally do 3 of these at a time, these old ones, but I was just wondering if I could do it this way. All right, so we're gonna move that over to 4, 40, and 40. And yeah, look at that. So let's variabilize him. He's gonna be a variable. We'll see var dash dash u. Just call it u. Why u? I don't know. Because that's what it was. And so then, that's got a height of auto. So it's using the background of the thing. It doesn't even matter. Like, we're not using a background size. The background size is whatever the element is. Let's do var dash dash u again. So now you can see it. It doesn't have a, and then that's repeating. So no repeat. And then I'm going to move it. And yeah, 1, 10, 20, 120. And that is a solution. So because it's not repeating, this yellow gradient works. And I would say, can I set this here? No, I can't do that because I do need it to look through, or at least I haven't thought through if there's a way to, yeah, because I need this background to be, because I'm only selectively covering this. So if I do red, you can see, like, I'm only doing the yellow. So all of that brown comes through. And I like that. I like that solution a lot. I'm going to probably be using this in designs because that is a clever, weird hack to get a very pixely look. Margins, background. Yeah, so I got background there. Right. Yeah, so that's no good. Okay, so yeah. So submit. Let's make sure we're 100%. I think we are, but I don't want to be wrong about that. Yeah, 100% match. So I'm going to minify and unit replace, and that is a solution for a single retro CSS battle. These are battles from the past, right? So and that's a better score than I've gotten in the past. So yeah, this is if you have a CSSBattle.dev subscription, you can go in and look at these old puzzles and solve this any way you want. Like, I think I've done pixely ones like this with clip paths too, which can be fun, but are a lot of work to get all of the different points. But it's not too bad in this case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each one of the points is percentage based. So that it's another possible solution. Could also cut things out there using that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day, and go make a web page. Everybody's got web browsers. It's pretty cool. All right, bye-bye.